If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, how do you know that a company has become toxic and it's time to leave? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, so life is full of surprises. Life's full of challenges, and one day you're on top, next day, not so much. And so here's what will happen. You're working at a great company, a great organization, and a key person leaves. It could be a co-owner. It could be a general manager. It could be a manager. They may be asked to leave. They may leave. And so that sets off a chain of events. They come and they hire all of their favorite people and they move to new co, and you are at old co, and somebody new comes in. So when somebody new comes in, there's no old promises. You don't have the reliability of the conversations you had before. All those favors that are owed to you, finito, they're gone. They're done. And the reason why this is important is there's typically going to be a lot of changes. And in the beginning, they could be wild or they could be mild. And the person who's at the top may come to you and say, hey, listen, XYZ is going to happen, 1, 2, 3 is going to happen, and here's how you're going to have to perform. And you may have fantastic numbers. You may be amazing at what you do. You may be the greatest thing since sliced bread. And you're looking around and you're like, what just happened to me? The office just turned toxic. And it's not just you. I got to add this. It's a bunch of other people. So then some of the other salespeople leave, some of the other technicians leave, and you start questioning, like, what's going on here? I'm in a toxic relationship with my employer. Well, first and foremost, take note. Are you being overly sensitive? Are you saying, hey, these are the things that are going on when they're not? Okay, if you're not, and these are the real situations, you should really take stock. And, you know, in some states and some jurisdictions, you may have to give up some of your income. I don't know which commission laws you have. I don't know where you work. I don't know but like, there's going to be times where you're like, I think it's time for me to leave. That employer may come to you and guilt trip you. I can't believe after everything that we did for you and everything that we're doing for you that you are leaving and you're moving on. This isn't fair. We taught you, we trained you. Like, buy a ticket to the guilt trip. Because like that's what this is going to be. Now here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely do the email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. And occasionally I try to sell you stuff. Okay. So take stock. If it's a toxic work environment, heck yeah. Here's what you do is you find the top 5 companies in your industry and you say, or your area, and you say, I'm looking to make a change. Are you looking for a top tech? Are you looking for a top salesperson? Are you looking for a top installer? And what they may say is, yes, come in for an interview. I'm going to let you know. Don't go super crazy town on why you want to leave. Just leave it at this. Things aren't working out. It's not what I thought that it was going to be. Things aren't working out. I just want to find a new home and stay there for a while. I'm not trying to jump from company to company. I really want a place that fits my needs, which are 1, 2, and 3, XYZ, fill in the blank for you. But don't go down the path of this place or a bunch of crooks or a bunch of liars or a bunch of frauds, because if you go to leave the company that you're looking at, or they're going to say the same thing about me. And it's so like if they want details and say, hey, just roughly, here's a couple of things that may have happened. I really want to move forward with my life. I just really want to perform my job. I want to be the best at what I do. I've got all these skills, talents, and capabilities. So is there a good fit? Now, occasionally, and I'm not a labor law attorney, so I don't know where you're at again, you may be walking away from commissions. And so you may have to make a deal with the owner and say, hey, listen, real deal, I'm in a jam, I'm in a pickle. There's money owed to me, I'm not going to get it. If there's a way to work something out where I get paid a starting bonus, or if I get paid something that I got to pay you back, a promissory note, whatever it is, I'm just really in a mess. I'm really in a pickle. Like, things have really gone sideways from where I'm at. Some companies may do it. Some companies may not. In life, you only get what you ask for. But you should have your criteria. What's important to you about the company that you work for? For me, mine would always be ethics and morals. Mine would always be a good place to work. Mine would be a good support staff. Sometimes like people are like, first thing is important is money. Look, everybody's a little bit different. I would say just really think through the situation and take some time, take an afternoon, talk to your significant other, and say, what are the options? What are the pros and the cons? Like, toxic work environment or move somewhere else? Me, move somewhere else. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.